Have you ever watched an advertisement and thought, that's absurd? Who even finds appeal in that? Only to discover 2 days later, you are purchasing the very item. Media is all around you, on your TV, phone, and even on the postings of your preferred influencer. It shapes our view of the world, others, ourselves, and products. But have you ever given some thought to whose story is being told? Who determines our beliefs? Today, we explore a world in which ads are more than just commercials. They are potent weapons capable of altering attitudes, impacting trends, and even igniting indignation. So hang around before you skip that next commercial. View media from a whole different perspective. Let us go! All of it began with a burger commercial. A commercial was on TV as Jake and his friend Tasha were lounging in his apartment scrolling on their phones. It was for MegaMunch Burgers, a fast food restaurant famed for outrageous amounts and overdone advertising. This one had a man in a leather jacket biting into a massive burger while fireworks burst in the distance under sunglasses on. The announcer's voice boomed, "Be legendary! Eat a MegaMunch burger!" Jake laughed contemptuously. "Bruh, who even starts to fall for that? That's so extra." Tasha gave a smile. "You say that, but I bet if I check your food delivery app right now, MegaMunch is in your order history." Jake blushed red. "That is different. I was famished, and the fries were reasonably priced." Tasha just raised an eyebrow. Exactly. The ad worked. Jake and Tasha started paying more attention to commercials everywhere. Whether on YouTube, TikTok, or even in the middle of their favorite TV shows, ads were everywhere. There was one for a cologne, where a man in a tuxedo dived into a pool full of rose petals, only to emerge onto a yacht, surrounded by models. Smell irresistible. Be unforgettable. "Oh yeah, because if I wear that cologne, I'll automatically own a yacht and have six-pack abs," Jake said, rolling his eyes. "You might at least get a dog to sniff you," Tasha replied, stifling a laugh. Then there was the ad for a new smart toothbrush that promised to make users more attractive and more confident in life. "Imagine thinking a toothbrush would fix all my self-esteem issues." Jake snorted. Tasha nodded. "Some of these ads make it sound like their products will turn you into the main character of a movie. Like, relax, it's just a toothbrush." They also noticed how ads followed them around online. After Jake looked up sneakers once, his entire Instagram feed became a sneaker store. After watching a makeup tutorial, Tasha was suddenly bombarded with beauty product ads. "The internet thinks I'm out here trying to be a model," Tasha joked. "I just wanted to know how to do eyeliner." The next day in their media studies class, their professor, Dr. Patel, played a series of ads. The first was an energy drink commercial featuring a pro athlete doing backflips on a rooftop. The second was a heartfelt commercial about a father and daughter reconnecting over a particular brand of coffee. "What do these have in common?" Dr. Patel asked. Jake raised his hand. "They both make it look like your life will be way cooler if you buy their stuff." Dr. Patel nodded. "Correct, but let's dig deeper. Whose perspective is being presented?" Tasha spoke up. "The companies. They tell the story they want us to believe, like nobody drinks an energy drink and suddenly becomes Spider-Man." "Exactly!" Dr. Patel clapped. "Advertisements shape our thoughts by controlling the narrative. They decide what to show us and what to leave out." That got Jake thinking. So, if someone only sees certain stories, that's what they believe is real, right? Dr. Patel smiled. "Bingo. And that's how media changes attitudes." Later that week, Tasha discovered an ad that had gone viral. It had no words, just powerful images. It started with a girl standing in a cafeteria, holding her lunch tray awkwardly, while others ignored her. Then, a boy gave her a small smile and gestured for her to sit with his group. She hesitated, but sat down. The ad ended with the simple text, "Kindness. It's free." "Wow," Jake muttered. "No words, but I still got chills." Tasha nodded. "See? Nonverbal communication is powerful. The body language, the facial expressions, they tell the whole story without saying anything." Jake grinned. "It also tells me I should stop saying bruh so much and just be nice to people." Not all media messages were positive. That same week, a certain luxury brand was canceled for an ad gone wrong. They had tried to be cool and edgy, but instead offended a huge part of their audience with a tone-deaf message about beauty standards. The backlash was brutal. Social media exploded with memes, videos, and hashtags calling them out. "Welp, that's a public relations nightmare," Jake said, watching a reaction video. Tasha shook her head. "Yep, but it proves something. People have power too. Media influences us, but we also influence media. If we don't like a message, we can push back." Inspired, Jake and Tasha decided to test just how much ads influenced them. They spent a whole day clicking on every online ad that popped up and engaging with the content. By the end of the day, Jake's Instagram feed was filled with targeted ads for cologne, protein powder, and luxury watches. "I don't even wear watches," Jake groaned. "What are they trying to say? That I have bad time management?" Tasha burst into laughter. "I don't know, Jake, but they think you need an image upgrade." Tasha, on the other hand, was getting ads for skincare routines, self-improvement books, and, oddly, a subscription box for scented candles. "I clicked on one cozy aesthetic post and now I'm doomed," she sighed. They even noticed how influencers subtly integrated advertisements into their content. One fitness influencer casually took a sip of an energy drink mid-video. Another YouTuber started every video with, "Before we begin, let me tell you about today's sponsor." "Ads are sneaky," Jake realized. "Even when I think I'm just watching content, I'm being sold." A week later, Jake and Tasha were in line at MegaMunch. Yes, Jake gave in. As they waited, they noticed an ad on the wall. It showed people of all backgrounds, laughing and sharing a meal. No flashy explosions, no forced messages, just real people enjoying their food. "This one's different," Jake said. "It feels real." Tasha smiled. "Companies are learning, or maybe we're just paying more attention now." Jake chuckled. "Either way, I'm still getting extra fries. That's real." As they laughed, they realized something. Media wasn't just something to consume. It was something to question, interpret, and even push back against. And sometimes, a simple ad could make you see the world a little differently.